Hello everyone, welcome back to our course that is Human Resource Management, Employee Management and HRM Practices. We are studying Unit 1 that is Talent Acquisition and Onboarding in Employee Life Cycle. Today we are going to see part 4. In previous 3 parts we have studied 4 different points. In part 1 we studied overview and significance of human resource management and strategic role of HRM in achieving organization objective. In part 2 we studied recruitment. In part 3 we studied selection and its process methods. Now in part 4 we are going to study onboarding and induction, its objective, process and prerequisites of effective integration. In previous lecture we learned about recruitment and selection. We understood how organizations attract and choose best person for their job. But have you ever wondered what happens after the candidate is selected? Does the employee immediately start working? The answer is no. A new employee needs proper guidance, training and support to understand the organization, the job and the work culture. This is where the onboarding and induction become very much important. In today's lecture, we are going to see meaning of onboarding, definition of onboarding, meaning and definition of induction, difference between onboarding and induction, what are the objectives, process and prerequisites of successful onboarding. Everything here will be explained in very simple language with practical example. So let's begin our lecture. So let's first understand meaning and definition of onboarding. Onboarding is process of helping newly hired employee become familiar with organization culture, policies, job responsibilities, colleagues and work environment. In simple words, we can say onboarding means helping new employee become part of the organization. It is not completed in just one day. It is a continuous process. It may continue for several weeks or several months or even for a month also, until the employee become comfortable and confident in new workplace. During onboarding the employee learn various things such as company culture, rules and policies, job responsibilities, team members, uh, office systems, softwares and tools, works and procedure. So the main purpose of onboarding is to help employee to perform job successfully. For example, suppose Priya joins Infosys as an HR executive. During first few week or a month, she will attend training session, learn company's policies, meet HR and teammates, receive laptop and email ID, understand HR softwares, get guidance from the mentor, and gradually she will become confident in her role. This completes the journey of onboarding. So let's understand what is induction. Induction is a process of introducing newly appointed employee to organization, its people, rules, policies, and workplace. In simple word, induction is the first step of onboarding. Usually, induction takes place on first day or during first few days after joining. The purpose is to make employee feel comfortable in new workplace. During induction, HR usually explain company's history, mission, vision, office timing, rules, dress code, safety rules, and introduce to the team member. For example, uh, imagine Rahul joins HDFC Bank. On his first day, HR welcome him. He receives his employee ID card. He is introduced to the managers and colleague. He will show the office, cafeteria, meeting rooms, emergency exit, etc. HR explain company's policies and working hours. This is the first day of orientation called as induction. So students often get confused between what is onboarding and induction. Although both are related, they are not same. So let's understand the difference. First, we'll understand the difference between onboarding and induction. First, meaning. Induction is simply introducing a new employee to the company, and onboarding is a complete process of helping employee to adjust in a organization. Second, duration. Induction usually exists one day or few days, but onboarding continues for a week or even after a month. Then third is purpose. The purpose of induction is to make employee familiar with company, and the purpose of onboarding is to make employee feel productive and confident. Fourth difference we are focusing on is focus. Induction mainly focus on company's rule, policies, department, colleagues, and onboarding focuses on job performance, training, culture, career development. Fifth point is responsibility. Induction is mainly handled by HR department, and onboarding is a joint responsibility of HR manager, team leaders, and mentors. So this is difference between onboarding and induction. So let's understand objective of effective onboarding and induction. Organizations spend time and effort on onboarding because it provides many benefits. So let's discuss each one by one. The first one is reduce employee turnover. A good onboarding program makes employee feel welcome and respected. When employee feel comfortable from the beginning, they are less likely to leave the company. Second one is accelerate productivity. New employee need time to understand their work. Proper onboarding provide training, guidance, and resources. As a result, employees start performing their work more quickly and efficiently. Third is ensure compliances. Here, employees are informed about company's rules, labor laws, safety procedure, ethical practices. This helps to avoid legal and workplace problem. Fourth is boost engagement and morale. When employees receive a warm welcome and support, they feel motivated. So motivated employees work greater enthusiasm and become more engaged with the organization. Fifth is clarify the expectations. Employee clarify understanding for their duties, job responsibilities, performance standard, reporting manager will help to reduce the confusion and improve performance. So these are the objectives of onboarding is not just a formal process, but it helps employee to feel comfortable, become productive, follow company's rules, and build long-term relationship with the organization. As we have understood meaning, differences, objectives of onboarding and induction, now let's focus on process of effective integration of, that is, onboarding and induction. Many people think onboarding is completed on first day, but it's not true. Onboarding is a continuous process. It starts even before the employee joins the company and may continue for 3 months, 6 months, or even a year depending upon the organization. The purpose is to help employee just to welcome, learn the job, and become confident. Many organizations follows 4 C's or 5 C's of onboarding. C's here are compliances, clarification, culture, connection, check back. So now let's understand each stages of onboarding process one by one. The first stage is pre-arrival, or we can call this as pre-boarding. This stage means the candidate began to accept the job offer, but before the first working day. The purpose of pre-boarding is to make employee feel welcome and prepare even before the joining. During this stage, HR department performs several activities. These include sending a welcome mail or message, completing important document online, preparing employee workstation, creating the official email ID, giving access to the company's software, sharing first day schedule, etc. For example, imagine Neha has accepted the job at Infosys. Week before joining, she received a welcome email with the joining date, office location, dress code, reporting timing, and documents she need to bring. When she arrives for her first day, everything is prepared. So this is called as pre-boarding. A good pre-boarding process create excitement and reduce anxiety of new employee. So let's move towards the second stage, that is first day or first week orientation or induction. This is employee first experience with organization. The main goal is to make employee feel comfortable and welcome. During this stage, HR usually give warm welcome, conduct office tour, introduce the employee to the manager and team, explain company's rules and safety procedure, provide welcome kit and employee handbook. After orientation, next stage is first month. Now the employees start learning the actual job. The focus shift from introducing the company to teaching employee how to perform job effectively. Activity in this stage carried out are job specific training, explaining workforce responsibilities, setting performance goal, assigning initial task and project, providing practical experience. So the practical learning helps become more productive and learn more quickly. So the next stage, that is fourth stage, is ongoing support. Many organizations continue onboarding for several months because employee may still need guidance. During this stage, manager regularly conduct performance review, take employee feedback, provide additional training, assign mentors or buddies, and also help company to adjust in new culture. So remember that onboarding does not end after the first day. It continues until the employee become fully confident in their job. This is all about the stages of onboarding and induction. Now let's understand prerequisites for effective integration. These are the several conditions required for successful onboarding and induction. So let's discuss one by one. The first one is structure plan. Organization should have proper onboarding plan and checklist. A structure process ensures that every employee receives the same quality of onboarding. Second is managers and leader involvement. Managers and senior leaders should actively welcome and guide new employee. Employee will feel motivated when leaders personally support them. Third is clear communication. If the information is shared properly or the information is simple, honest and easy to understand, the employee will exactly grab that particular thing. Fourth one is personalization. Every employee perform different job. Therefore, onboarding should be customized according to the employee role. For example, training for HR executive will be different from training for the software engineers. Fifth point is focus on connection. Organization should encourage employee to interact with colleagues. Activities like team lunch, group meetings, assigning buddies will help employee to build relationship. Sixth is provision of resources. All the necessary resources should be ready before the employee joins. This may include laptops, email IDs, software access, employee ID, workstation. This will help employee to start work immediately. And seventh point is feedback mechanism. Organization should regularly conduct feedback from new employee. This will help to identify the problems and improve onboarding process for future employee. So these are some prerequisites for effective integration, that is onboarding and induction. So let's quickly revise today's lecture. We learn about onboarding. Onboarding is long-term process of helping new employee to become a part of organization. Next we learn induction. It is a first step of onboarding and usually happen during first few days. Next we studied objectives of onboarding and induction. Those were reducing employee turnover, improving productivity, ensuring compliances, building confidence, increasing employee engagement, clarifying the job expectations, etc. etc. Next, we learn about onboarding process, which includes pre-arrival, orientation and induction, role-specific training, ongoing support, and many more. And finally, we discuss prerequisites of effective integration, which includes structure planning, manager involvement, clear communication, providing resources, regular feedback, and finally if the organization follow all these steps properly, a new employee become more confident, productive, and committed more quickly towards the job and organization. Thank you so much for watching this lecture. I hope you now clearly understand the concept of onboarding and induction, their objective, procedure, and prerequisites of effective integration. Always remember that recruitment attract candidate, selection choose the best candidate, and onboarding help candidate to become a part of successful organization. This is why onboarding plays an important role in human resource management. If you found this lecture useful, please like this video, share it with your friends and classmates, subscribe to my channel for more easy to understand lectures. If you have any question or doubt, write them in the comment section. I will be happy to help you. Thank you once again for your support. Keep learning, keep growing. See you in the next lecture, that is on emerging recruitment technologies and analytics in talent acquisition. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.